Hi, I'm Kim Reynolds, lead school social worker for the Kern High School District. March 5th through the 11th is National School Social Work Week, an opportunity for schools, communities, and partners to acknowledge and recognize the impactful work school social workers do to support students, families, and their communities. This year's theme for National School Social Work Week is We Rise. During the school year, school social workers work to support students that struggle with trauma, anxiety, grief and depression, and crisis. Often, social workers are confronted with various challenges, heightened anxieties, and anticipated difficulties. However, school social workers face these challenges with strength and resilience. School social workers rise up by supporting their students, families, and school communities. School social workers rise up to share hope. They rise up to listen and understand. They rise up to challenge inequities, and they rise up to support all students. Please join me in celebrating and supporting our school social workers during National School Social Work Week.
What made me want to get into social work is I go back to when I was younger, dealing with depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, and when I was at high school, I really didn't have someone like me to talk to when I was going through some intense feelings.
Well, I grew up pretty rough and disadvantaged myself, in and out of the foster care system. I was in the McKinney-Vento program at East High, and I had some pretty pivotal counselors who made a big difference in my life. And school social work wasn't a thing at the time, but I know that I could have really benefited from one. And also just how school is the most pivotal place that I think you can form lasting relationships with students. So that was the main reason for me.
It's important for students to have access to a school social worker to bridge that gap between families, staff members, the school, and students.
Having access to a school social worker helps students in many ways, such as addressing immediate mental health concerns.
If a student needs help or is interested in services, they can contact any adult on campus and let them know that they're interested in receiving any kind of resources, or they can speak with their counselor and provide them with a little bit more detail.
They can also go on the actual website of their school website, and on the top section, there's a section that says Request for Student and Supports. They can click that button as well and fill out that information so that they can get supports too.
The most rewarding thing about my job would be being able to provide a safe space for our students so they could freely express themselves and without any judgment. And also being part of their healing process and being able to empower them.
Continuing working with these kids and just seeing the growth from where they started at the beginning to now, and that's, makes me do what I want to continue doing.
Just having them come to me and saying, hey, thank you so much for that help, because that was really needed.
What makes my job so rewarding is when you have those relationships with your tougher students, I feel like, who make either the small changes or the big changes, and then you get to see it firsthand, or they'll come back to you and kind of have that moment where they realize that you made a difference in their life. So I don't think anything really tops that feeling.